Right now at 5.
This was not easy. It was hard fought.
History at the state capitol. Governor Rick Scott signs gun reform legislation into law.
Every student in Florida has a right to learn in a safe environment. And every parent has a right to send their kids to school knowing that they will return safely at the end of the day.
Tonight, change is made following a deadly school shooting. The bill raises the age for buying any gun from 18 to 21.
Governor Rick Scott signed it into law just a couple of hours ago after meeting with the families of the victims of the Parkland school shooting. CBS 4's Elliot Rodriguez in the control room now with details. Elliot.
Well, Rick and Rudabeh, the bill signed by the governor is less than many survivors of the school shooting had sought, but it is a major break by the Republican-controlled legislature and governor from the NRA and the gun lobby. This is the first time in decades that Florida has passed a law the gun lobby did not favor. The governor said there are parts of the law he disagrees with, but he believes everyone had to pass a law that makes Florida schools safer. The governor was flanked by victims' families as he signed the Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School Public Safety Act into law just over 3 weeks after 17 lives were lost at the Parkland school.
As a businessman, I have always rejected the idea that government has to be slow. Today should serve as an example to the entire country that government can and must move fast.
Scott thanked lawmakers for keeping their promise when they passed the legislation Wednesday night. It limits firearm sales to people 21 and over after a 3-day waiting period, allocates $400 million for provisions like school mental health programs, and allows some teachers to be armed, a provision opposed by the governor.
At the beginning of this process, I said that we should all have to give a little and make compromises, and that includes me.
But lawmakers added an amendment that only educators who don't exclusively teach can be armed, and school districts have the right to opt out of the program. Despite his disagreement, Scott said he signed the bill after speaking to people on all sides of the gun issue, but the input from the Stoneman Douglas families carried extra weight.
I cannot possibly convey to you the grief that I have seen and felt in attending funerals and spending time with these families. The hardest thing I've ever had to do as governor is try to find the words to console a parent who lost their child.
The legislation bans bump stocks, which turn guns into fully automatic weapons, and allows police to temporarily take guns away from someone in custody for a mental health assessment. The law does not ban assault-style weapons or high-capacity magazines, nor does it tighten background checks. Now, the NRA had this response on Twitter just a short time ago. The new law strips law-abiding adults aged 18 to 20 of their Second Amendment right to self-protection and imposes unnecessary delays on all firearm purchases. This bill punishes law-abiding gun owners for the criminal acts of a deranged individual. Now, as for the Guardian program that is part of this new law, it enables some teachers to be armed. It is a voluntary program and not expected to be implemented by a school district in South Florida. The governor said unused funds for the Marshall program will be used to increase law enforcement presence around the state. Rick and Rudabeh, back to you.
Elliot, thank you very much. The bill signing